Hello and welcome back to the Idiot Trading Challenge. It's now the end of week 2, a week that we'd both rather forget. In this episode, we review the week and we dish out the forfeits. If you're enjoying these episodes, I'm not even going to ask you to like or subscribe. I'm just simply going to say, can you share this episode with a friend? That would mean the absolute world to us. Also, if you want to support me in this challenge, make sure to check out my affiliate link down in the description below. If you use that link, both me and you will receive a free share worth up to £100, so not bad at all. Anyway, on with today's episode. We hope you enjoy it. I think Tom's going to go big. I think he's going to go 1 or 2.
He's going to split up. He's not going to spend everything straight away.
He loves his entertainment. He loves Disney. He loves Cineworld.
Facebook or Twitter, something like that as well, for the social media side of him.
So, hello Tom, we're here at the end of week 2 of the proper trading challenge. Without giving too much away, because we'll get onto our results in a second, how have you found this week?
It's been entertaining.
Entertaining?
Probably a good way to put it, yeah. What about yourself?
Yeah, I think I'm getting into it a bit more, I thought I had my tactics nailed before, but I'm starting to, I think going into next week, I've properly got my tactics pinned down now. I've made a couple of mistakes this week that I have learned from, because the systems and stuff like that, like obviously we're working throughout the day or doing other stuff. We're not just sat trading all day. And I've been like setting price alerts up and stuff like this, and then just forgot why I'd set them price alerts up and started acting on them without actually checking the reason why they were in place. So I've put a better system in place to deal with that, and yeah, I think I'm enjoying it. I think it's quite good. It's good fun.
Oh yeah, I'm having a laugh with it. I'm definitely having a laugh with it. It's definitely interesting because during the week I'm just waking up probably a couple of minutes before 8 o'clock, and first thing I'm doing is just straight on my phone, just refresh what's going on. Like yeah, it's them days where I wake up a bit later. And I'm the same as you. I've got price alerts, and all these price alerts going off. I'm like, oh, what's happening? Like, trying to check each one quickly.
Yeah, like why has this gone off? Why has that gone off? But yeah, so obviously last week I've got our results written down from last week. So to start the week, I had £211.88 as my account value, and yours was at £215.68. Obviously, you did the reaction video to the screenshot I sent across, and you got to see that. Do you think that gave you much of an advantage going into this week?
I don't. I spoke about this. No, I spoke about this when I recorded this. I definitely asked too early. I should have. I think it was just because it was there. I think I was too excited that I'd won, and I was like, "Yeah, give me it." But no, I should have been waiting till a bit later on in the week and then asked you, because I'm presuming since you'd only had a few, that you actually made a few more trades during the week.
Maybe.
Well, we'll see.
It was interesting because I did my own version of the reaction video that people have seen, and I was pretty much saying I don't think this tells them anything.
Yeah.
So it was good. I think it was a good forfeit. I think obviously we're trying to make sure that they get worse as we go along, and I think it fit that kind of pattern and was a good start to the challenge. But yeah, I think we should get on to the results, personally.
I think we should.
I will be honest, I think this week hasn't been as good as last week for me.
No, I'll say I have less than what I did last week.
I would say the same thing. So,
okay.
Obviously, this is based on not what the account value is. It's based on the change from last week. So, because I started lower, my account value could still be lower than yours, but actually I could have performed better this week.
Better.
Yeah. So, for example, I was on 211, you're on 215. If I go down to 210 and you go down to 211, I will perform better because I've only gone down
you'll have dropped less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I've worked on my percentage change for the week. And I know where that sits, but I still need your figure to work out your percentage change. So on that basis,
Okay.
I'm going to put you forward to announce your result first for this week. What is your account value as it stands?
So it starts with a 1.
Ooh.
Yeah. 7.
Oh.
9.05.
That's the account value, not the portfolio.
Yeah. That is, yep. Yeah,
So I
it
made
was
that out to be 17% change, really.
Yeah.
Decreased. That is. So when you said it hadn't gone as good as last week, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, there was some rough decisions. Anyone probably watching that would have been like, why are you doing this? Why? And there's me thinking, yeah, I've got this under control. Like, I'd seen a few things. I was like, oh, what I can do is I can get this. It's going to go up that tiny little bit, sell it, make. I don't know why. I think I was only risking it for like 5 or 10 quid, if that. Like, it was just like, yeah, get it, sell it, move on, and didn't go as planned, basically.
Okay, fair enough. So I'll let you know. I'm currently sat on £209.90, which means it's gone down 0.93%.
Yeah.
So I think,
do you know the sad part as well is, even if I hadn't done the stupid move I was going to do, I still would have dropped by. Yeah, I probably still would be down by 15, 16 quid maybe.
Wow.
So yeah, like I can try and pin it on this one thing, but I don't think it was fully down to that.
The only way is up. That's all you can say.
Hey, yeah. I've got a chance to increase quite high, and my change could be bigger next week. You never know.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd made some bad decisions, but I'm actually quite happy with my approach so far.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
go
on.
I was going to say, you might be able to spot, because with this forfeit, since I'm going to have to read out the names of all of these, and you're going to pick which one I have to sell.
Yeah, I could save you here. I could save you from more demise if I pick the right one.
You could do. I feel like when you hear one of these, you might be like, no wonder he'd done so bad.
Okay.
Right. So let me read through them. So we've got Aston Martin,
right.
Babcock International, EasyJet, National Grid, Next, Royal Bank of Scotland, and Wirecard.
Guessing I know which one's screwed you over.
Yeah, it was obvious.
Yeah. So just read them out again, but don't include National Grid, because I won't touch that.
All right. So we've got Aston Martin.
Yeah.
Babcock International. EasyJet. Next. Royal Bank of Scotland and Wirecard.
Okay, so I am going to sell. This could be a stupid decision, but because it was announced on Friday night about the red, amber, and green system and these bridges between places, I'm going to make you sell EasyJet, because I think I was looking at them. I'm like, who's going to have a positive reaction on Monday before you can get on and buy them again? So I'm going to say I think EasyJet's the only one who's got a chance of going up. They could go down. I mean, that could have been a bad announcement for them, but they're the only ones who've had some big news this weekend, as far as I'm aware. So I'm gonna go with that.
Okay. Bear with me 2 seconds. I'm just going to get my screen record on.
Are you going to record doing it? Nice.
I'm going to get my screen to EasyJet. Sell. Hopefully that is all of it. Send, sell order. Right, that is all of it. As a sell order, ready to go.
Okay, so now you've done that, I've made my decision. Can't go back on it.
Yep.
I'm just going to ask you initial reaction out of the ones you gave me. How does is that a good for you or is that a bad for you? Like, how are you feeling? You don't have to tell me any more information about your account. Just gut reaction. Do you feel that is going to hinder you or help you, or that was
I, that's been my second biggest follower this week.
Right? Okay.
So I was watching this one in the practice account as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think it's going to go up at some point, but I just don't know. I don't know how long it's going to keep going down for, because I thought with all this news that was coming out, because I've been watching it like fairly closely this week, I thought that it was going to start rising, not dropping last week. So, Monday mornings are like normally it's everything goes straight up and then comes straight back down again. So it's going to be one of them things. It might work well if it drops, because then I might pick up some more, but it might also have now just freed up a bit more money that I can use somewhere else to maybe try and make up some of that deficit.
Well, that's going to be one I'm watching tomorrow anyway. Probably watch it before I even look at mine, just to see if I made the right decision or not.
See what's going on.
But yeah, I think, to be fair, I think it's playing out that obviously we're starting to edit some of the previous content we've created for the practice week and stuff like that. So we're starting to see how each other's thinking a little bit. And obviously, you got my screenshot last week, and I think it's fair to say you're taking maybe a few more risks than I am, and it paid off the first week. And it's quite telling when you look at Wirecard, because I looked at them as well and went, this could just regain a little bit and actually make quite a decent return.
Yeah.
And then I decided, no, this is no who I was like, Matt, don't stick to the plan, don't be stupid, don't be rash, stick to the plan, stick to the plan, stick to the plan. And then literally the next day it had a big drop again.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. It is interesting that we've both looked at the same thing, come out with different responses.
Because I mean, with Wirecard, I picked that up when it was about £17 a share, give or take. And there was at one point a part where it was up by £2 or £3.
Yeah.
And you have that feeling, like, I was like, no, I'll be greedy. I'll stick in with it, because my thought was, because obviously everything got announced with it, and it just plummeted. But my thought was, depending what they can kind of come out with this week, it could potentially rise just a little bit. I was thinking that £5 or £10, get to that mark, and I can sell it, get out of there, just make that quick bit before it drops. But yeah, I went from, I think I was out on a walk somewhere, and I'd come back and it had gone from 15 in the morning down to about 3, and I was like,
wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting, because I've just, as people will see, sold off some of my holdings of my best performing share.
Okay.
Kept some of it. There's another share that I've gone into, and it's been like, I think it's at its bottom, and it's carried on going down. And at one point, I think maybe Wednesday, Thursday time, I was up at 215, and I was like, I'm making this steady progress that I made last week.
Yep.
I keep going up, I can catch Tom or potentially catch Tom, kind of thing. And then just Thursday, Friday, just dropped straight back down past 211 where I was last week, and down into 209. I was like, oh no. Yeah, but yeah, it's let's say there's a reason. There's a reason some people make loads of money out of this, and another reason other people lose lots of money. It's and I'm not saying I ever thought it was going to be easy, but there's so much more to it than I ever thought there was. And
it's ridiculous.
Yeah. So next week will be interesting, seeing as whoever wins next week will get to see a screenshot of the person's account and then choose which one they want to sell. So, but yeah,
I've got some serious trading to be doing this week.
you've got some free funds now. What's wrong?
Yeah, that is true.
Well, best of luck for this week, and yeah, keep us posted, and I'll keep updating the followers too.
Yeah, good luck to you.
But,
Thanks for watching another episode of the Idiot Trading Challenge. If you've enjoyed this, then make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. And if you could share it with a friend, that'd be absolutely amazing. If you want to help me out in this challenge, you can sign up to Trading 212 platform via the link in our description. If you do that, we'll both receive a share free of charge worth up to £100. Obviously, make sure to check out the T's and C's before you do that. But until next time, thanks for watching.